I lost $200,000. Welcome everybody to this week's episode. I'm your host. Want to thank you guys for tuning in. Yes, I'm Adrian, and if you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget, guys, tell all your friends about the channel. Really, really, really appreciate that. Yes, it's right. I lost $200,000. 25 years old, moving my business from Rancho Cucamonga, California to Orange County, opening up a brokerage, completely getting into a new price bracket for a house, completely getting into a whole new set of responsibilities, and I lose $200,000 in the middle of the move. So the stories are true. Yes, I did lose $200,000. Thankfully, it wasn't recently, and I've gotten over it, and I've learned from it. I can kind of feel it, but not anymore because I don't allow it to even come in me, so I don't feel it. So I don't know anything besides what I learned from that experience. And I want to share this with you. So this is a little story. I was 25 years old. I made the decision, my wife and I made the decision to move to Orange County. Decided we were going to move our business there. We're going to open a real estate brokerage. We're going to help some agents. We're going to do this, right? All great. Plans in order. Got partners in order. Got the building picked out. Went and found the house. I have $200,000 coming. I have some, I got 3 escrows. They're equal $200,000. This is going to be good. We're off to a good start. Let's do this, right? So I'm thinking. And now I want to share how I have $200,000 in escrow. So there's 3 properties, okay? There's a total of 3 properties that are tied into this. The first property we have at $4 million, $4 million estate that is currently in escrow. Well, these sellers are also selling their second property because what they're going to do is they're going to liquidate both of these homes and they're going to buy a third one, okay? So I'm selling this home at $4 million. I'm selling their other property at $1 million, and we're going to take that and go buy a $2.5 million home. They're going to downsize a little bit. So with 3 deals equaling $225,000 in real estate commissions. I put that in escrow the first week of December. So we're planning to close the first week of January of the next year. So we get through it. We start going through escrow. And what do? I allow it to control me. I allow the fact that I have $200,000 of pending escrows, and I allow it to take my foot off the gas. I literally stopped what I was doing to help me get those deals. I stopped the basics. I stopped prospecting. I literally was only focused on the move because I had these deals in escrow and I'm focusing on the move. I know a lot of us that have done this. We get deals in escrow and we only focus on those escrows and we don't focus on getting any other deals in. Or you get paid, you sell some product, and you get paid and you completely forget to sell more product. You run out of your money and you're screwed, right? Well, let me tell you what happened. So we have these deals in escrow. I let off the gas. We're only focusing on moving at this point. So we're moving our business over. Well, first week of January is always a retreat. So we go to the retreat, and our plan is to close January 14th. That's going to trigger this first property to sell, which is going to trigger this second property to sell, which is going to trigger this third property to sell. They sell both of their homes. They move in here. Buyer moves into their home. We're good. Well, we start coming across some, let's call it rough waters, week 1 of January. So I get a text in regards to what we need to do to solve this problem. So we're going back and forth. We're negotiating. We come to some sort of agreement. We came to an agreement. I'm saying some sort. You'll hear this in a second. We came to an agreement. And as we're going to close the next week, January 13th, the buyers decide to pull out of escrow of this main house. Now, mind you, this main house triggers all their 2 houses to sell. So if this property doesn't close, I don't get paid on this one. I don't get paid on this one. I sure as shit don't get paid on this one, right? So that's exactly what happened. The buyer sends us a text saying, I'm out. Please cancel escrow. You guys can keep my deposit. I'm done. Yeah. This one falls out instantly. I walk out of the event sweating. We're about to move. We're packing. I've already signed. lease agreements for the building. We're moving. We're doing this. And I get this text. I'm looking at this text and I'm thinking, so I instantly get into what can I do to fix this? What can I do to make this work? At this point, I'm throwing in cash. I'll give 30 grand. What do we need to do? How do we need to make this work? I'm doing whatever it takes to get this deal closed. Nothing is working. Buyer is walking. Buyer walked. Deal falls apart. Boom, gone. Second deal, boom, gone. Third deal, boom, gone. The earnest money went to the other two earnest monies that we unfortunately lost. So all the seller did was recuperate most of their money back, and all three deals fall apart. $200K gone instantly. And we're moving, and I've let off the gas, so I have no deals coming in. I think I at that time had, I think, 1 or 2 listings pending. I think I had 1 flip in the works. It wasn't $200K. I mean, that would have equaled like $400K. All of a sudden, we go to like $400K to $200K. What the heck is going on, right? And I'm moving, and I'm opening a brokerage, and I'm about to open up a real estate company, and I don't have any money. And I could have let that control me, right? I mean, let's think about it. What would you have done? Would you have stopped working? Would you have canceled the move? Would you have said, no, I'm good? And a lot of you are thinking, well, you probably had a lot of money in the bank. I did not have a lot of money in the bank. I'm going to do another video on how I spent more money than what I made when I was 21, 22, 23, 24. We're going to talk about that. So stay tuned for that next video. But in the meantime, I didn't have much reserves. I didn't have much savings, maybe enough to get us by for, 3 months, 2 months, depending on how much cost really comes into us moving. And we're moving to Orange County, one of the most expensive places to move to, right? I think about this. I could have let all of that control me. I could have let that stop me. I could have let that I could have allowed that to not project me to move forward. And it's why I'm making this video, because I want us to learn from this. And the first thing I learned was, I can't be attached to any deal that's in escrow, because it's not my money until it's in my pocket. And for those of you starting off in real estate, you get deals in escrow, go find more escrows. Those deals can fall out instantly. That 10 grand, 20 grand you think you're getting can literally go like this. It can go super fast. It can fall out of escrow the day you're about to close. Don't rest on it. Don't rest on it. So understand that. And then the second thing I really, really learned was that no matter what's going on, you consistently push forward. Doesn't matter how many deals fall out of escrow. It doesn't matter how much money you lose. It doesn't matter how many products you didn't sell that week. It doesn't matter if anything is, you just have to move forward. You can't allow it to stop you. I could have allowed that adversity. I could have allowed that struggle. I could have allowed all of that to not allow me and my fiance at the time to move. I could have allowed it. I could have allowed it for me to not fully go and open my brokerage. The brokerage that I'm currently a part of. I could have allowed that, but I didn't. And I want you to learn, because don't allow adversity, don't allow failure, don't allow the tiny little things that happen to disrail you and throw you off of your path. It's not worth it. If I had moved back, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I wouldn't be. My wife and I we're getting real acclimated here. We're getting real situated in our area. It's feeling good. Our office is growing. I'm meeting a lot of people. I'm feeling a lot of like me. I'm in it. But if I had allowed it to control me, I would have moved back. If I'd allowed it to control me, I wouldn't be here, more than likely, speaking with you. So learn from it and don't allow it to control you. And any failure, anything that occurs, anything that goes on that you feel was a failure is just an opportunity to learn, get better, and project forward. And if anything, you may have to take a little bit step back from the failure, but you're going to take 2 steps forward. And you're going to notice that that failure was the biggest blessing. It was the biggest learning lesson that you could have ever experienced. And so I'm actually going to challenge you to fail more. I'm going to challenge you to if it takes 10 businesses and you fail all 10, well then great, open up the 11th, open up the 12th. Do it until something happens. Do it until you succeed. Do it until it feels that intuition, everything within you just says, yes, this is it. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. The only thing that matters is how you learn from it, how you get back up from it, and how you push forward from it. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and I hope this helped. Hope you guys were able to take something from this. And if you did, please do me a favor. Type a message below on what you learned from this, how you can apply it. Maybe you've been in the same situation. Tell me your situation. Reach out to me on Instagram. Let's connect. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Little like button on the left-hand side of the page. If you can share this, that would be great. Appreciate you. See you all real soon.